Welcome back, hunters. I'm theSurvivalVis, and we return Monster Hunter World I.C.E, or the Iceborne Community Edition mod, where you can see we are taking out the BOOMSTICK for this week to go over some of the Gunlance changes that have been brought in with the I.C.E. And this is probably one of the weapons that seems like it has had the most reworks to it. Like, going over a little overview of some of the things that are changed, the shelling type has been completely overhauled for all Gunlances. Instead of having the 3 or 4 different divisions which were like normal, long, wide, it's all been combined into something called Omni shelling, where you can actively choose them in the hunt themselves. I've never really played Gunlance before, so I don't know what that specifically means, but they've been moved into, again, this Omni classification that you might be able to, instead of having to be forced to one shell type for the entire hunt, you can now change it up a little bit more and have further options. There's also been a change to the shelling levels. There are now 9 in total, so each rank throughout the progression of the game, like low rank, high rank, master rank, all have 3 levels of shelling to them. There's also been a change with an attack entirely removed, which is the Wormstake Blast. The reason listed, as you guys can probably read with the overview I've got there, is it had some negative impacts for Gunlance gameplay, so that got taken out and a quick reload's been added in place of it. Now, there's a lot I've never played, like, with this weapon to really know it that well, so it's probably going to take a while before I might get to some of the changes and figure out how it goes. But this week, we'll try taking it easy, see if there's been some, well, I've definitely put off a lot of stuff by all the exclamation marks you can see, so we'll see about maybe just doing some filler stuff and get some practice in with this before we super focus on going for the next bits of the story.
Hello.
Hey, you look like you're not doing anything. How about you take this job off my hands? The old lady botanical research needs some stuff for this fertilizer she's making, but as you can see, I've already got my hands full. Really? He'll do it for me? That's a relief. Glad you finally decided to pitch in around here. Wow. Rude. And that's already been done. We'll talk to the scholar up here. Or the researcher. Oh, Chief Botanist. You went to the Rotten Vale. Right? Well, you see, I've been formulating a plan that might help make my ancient tree grow. But I need to confirm something first. Don't worry, I won't trouble you with exactly what that is. Instead, could I trouble you to take care of the quest Persistent Pests? That really help out with what I'm trying to accomplish. If you don't take care of this quest, it'll really slow down my progress, and that's bad for all of us. Besides, it'd be truly unfortunate if if I become some monster's dinner out there. Don't let us down now. Okay. I mean, it's just Hornitors. Not really a big deal, but again, we'll just try getting everything we can. Oh my, it's finally sprouted, which means our ancient tree research can really start to flourish. I couldn't wait a moment. I set up a quest right away. Would you mind signing up for Prickly Predicament? We're trying to determine how we can increase types of fruits and berries the tree produces. We need lots of plant samples to do it. You look like you need some relaxing botany work. Yeah, so this is all just like the filler stuff. It's all stuff that you don't have to do. And if you really wanted to hard press the story for World, you could just, as I've done for this series, go bit by bit by bit easily through and just avoid all the optional, but I figure we'll just try to include all of World that we can, because again, it is like trying to do a proper playthrough with it and show it off in its full in earnest, especially with the I.C.E mod. Yeah, so this is just the Elder Melder, or... Oh yeah, it is the Elder Melder. Hunter, how have you been? As you can see, I decided to move to Astera. From now on, I'll be conducting my research here. You'll come by and see me often, won't you? My specialty is melding, technique developed by First Bivarians. It allows us to change one type of matter into another. Do you have any items you're willing to part with? I'll turn them into something more useful, or I'm not the Elder Melder. So what can I meld? Yeah, so just that. Yeah, the only thing right now is making items. We don't really need to worry about that. Although it is... Oh, right, that stuff I think will come in time when we get, like, the tickets or whatever. Yeah, nothing to do here for now, so we'll pass on that. Oh, you've got another quest for us here, I think.
Greetings.
Oh, have you come to talk to me? How nice. Actually, I have a little quest lined up for you. It's called Royal Relocation. I've been researching ways to cultivate more types of insects and fungi in the ancient tree. But the queen has planted herself squarely between me and the samples I need. Once you've solved the problem, I can get right back to the bugs. Oh, you'll love the results of this research. I guarantee it. Yes, just go after... Oh, you have another one? Yeah, I definitely put off a lot of stuff.
That's right.
Ask you for a favor? I think I see we'd make the harvest box bigger. It should be easy enough, but I need your help. I told the head honchos what materials I need delivered. Help out when you can, we'll have greater harvest in no time. Okay, at least that's pretty easy. I think there were a few more down this way. Yeah. Oh, it's the field team leader. Check with him, then we'll go up to the smithy and just do a little loop around. No, just got back. Oh, before I forget, Scholar's research base wanted me to give this to you. I guess the airship engineer gave them some ideas and they decided to put this together. Anyway, here you go. They say thank you and want you to visit again. Enjoy. Oh, Vitality Mantle. That's not bad to have. I mean, I'm hoping I'm not going to be relying too much on that or need a lot of healing, but whenever you do take out a new weapon for Monster Hunter, even at like some of the early stages, it takes you a little bit of a learning curve to get it. And I think you're the only one to talk to now. Hey, you got a moment? In addition to standard issue weapons and armor, I've also been working on a new specialized tool for our hunters. I don't have all the materials I need. I think you could sign up for the On Nightmare's Wings quest. I've already asked Provisions to put aside what I need once the quest is complete. Doesn't have to be right away, but I definitely appreciate your help. Oh, just a few raft notes, that's no problem. Things might be getting hairy, but we need to keep our composure. Stay calm, go over the basics. First, how's your equipment holding up? I got some new products in, take a look. Okay, oh, that was actually pretty nice. I thought there'd be a little bit more, because I think it's for Iceborne, where there's a lot of, like, specialized hunting tools that come from, like, the armory. Fiverr Bro. Hey, working hard? What's that? Hearing me mumbling? Yeah, Chef asked me to rustle up some ingredients for him. I've still got so much eating to do. Oh, you serious? You'll go and get them for me? Oh, thanks. You're a lifesaver. We fivers gotta look out for each other, eh? Well, here are the details. Good luck. Oh, well, that's pretty easily done.
Working hard?
Working hard? Heard me mumbling? Yeah, more ingredients, da-da-da-da. Okay, well, that's just a repeat, so that's no problem. That's that. Those already covered. And the Meowster Chef. Or Meowscular, sorry. You shouldn't bulking up the canteen with more ingredients? That's what I'm talking about. All you have to do is sign up and complete the quest, the Pain from Gains, and Exterminator of the Waste. Take care of those and we'll get the menu buff for the Rajang's biceps. Make it safe so my guys can get out and get the goods. Don't let me down. Oh, there we go. Oh, almost. Oh, lordy. Just heard a cat on fire. Okay, once more with him. Get some bulking up with more grease. Okay, so getting yoked in the waist, and I think that's the last one he has on offer. No, he's got one more. At least one of the nice things about these is they all kind of have the same thing, so I don't have to say it every time. It's just like quickly go through and knock them out. Shamos, that. A little bit more. Probably from the Rotten Veil. Yeah, and I think... There we go. Yeah, so let me just toss in everything I don't need with us. And we're not going to go for an expedition to the Ancient Forest yet. I'm going to first... We'll eat and then we'll pet Poogie. You always got to pet your Poogie, of course. But yeah, we'll eat, we'll pet Poogie, and then we'll see about going after the one monster that we haven't hunted in the series, despite coming across it in the on the expedition, which was Great Gyros. Actually, I should do a quick check and see with the hunter notes in the monster list, just to see... Yeah, hunted. The only one that's at 0, I think, is Great Gyros right now. We've been pretty good at hunting everything we've come across. It's just for them and Rathalos we haven't taken one down, so we know what we gotta do first. And this should also be a nice, like, simple quest to try to give me a little bit of insight into the Gunlance's workings. There it is. Rotten thing to do. There, just gotta wait to head out. And then we'll see. It is pretty interesting to think of, like, all the changes that the ICE mod has allowed to, like, bring to weapons. Like, being able to remove an attack entirely, substitute, like, the shelling types and that. I don't know if there are any other weapons that have had a lot of, like, big changes or that to it. So, unless they get requested, I might just focus more on, like, taking whatever weapon I want to use and continuing with the story going forward with it. I've been thinking, because I've done, like, light bowgun for Rise and Sunbreak, and heavy bowgun for 3 Ultimate, heavy bowgun for 4 Ultimate, maybe I'll go and use the bow for the rest of World I.C.E. Just because it's a weapon type I've never really shown off in the series, And admittedly, with how dynamic and mobile in that the bows become, it is a weapon that I'd like to try.
Is a close-range weapon that also fires shells. Find an opening and down your prey
Oh,
with
right trigger's
wyvern's
block.
fire.
Okay. Yeah, so... Oh, is that quick load? Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time getting used to it, but we'll try it out once we, like, just go out and find something to smack around a little bit. Yeah, the big old boomstick. Oh, wow, that is a pretty quick reload. Oh, Lord. And then there is, I think, because they got rid of the, Okay, I do have to change one thing in the setting, which is the auto, put away the weapon has. I think they said they increased the guard point, or some of the stuff with the guard point, to make up for taking out the wormstake blast. Okay, I can't even see where I am right now. This is one of the reasons why I like being a ranged hunter, is because you get to see more of the monster, and it's not like just looking at a big meat. There we go. I mean, that was probably a little bit of a messy one. Well, we are getting some parts in that knocked off. We'll just get that reloaded. Oh, thank you, Runa. Okay, thought I got the guard up in time. Yeah, from what I remember, I'm trying to remember the last game I played, like Lance or Gunlance. I think it was Lance a bit. In, was it Freedom Unite or was it 3? It's definitely been a while since I played, though, but I do remember there are kind of a lot of just poking. Oh, shoot. If that was just a regular poke, I might have actually gotten him. Yeah, let me snag the scatter nuts. And completely... Oh! Oh, Odie's here to visit. Okay, there's a little bit I'm trying to get used to, because I can't remember if the Gunlance had, like, the 2 bars. It's got, like, the sharpness bar. Then there's also the, Is that supposed to be, like, the... yeah, I don't know exactly what the other bar is to know, like, what it's trying to convey info-wise. Oh, God, would you two shut up? Ow. Okay, now we've just got a Dogron after us, so we'll try to work after Radobaan there. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what the second, like the long bullet-looking one is. Oh, just because his tail got a little clip of, like, the bone pile there. Well, I at least got it sharpened, but I am feeling the pain the Blade Masters go through dealing with, like, the long sharpening times. But yeah, I definitely... Monster Hunter, I'm definitely a gunner. I do not like that I just cannot see the monster going through, like, quite a bit of its attack snap, just because you're so close to it. Hey, was that? Yeah, that was tail cut. Okay, so... Ooh, there we go. That was a nice Wyvern's Fire. Okay, so that shell, it looks like it fires 2 at a time. Oh, did I just mount? Okay, I didn't realize you could actually, like, go straight into a mounting attack if you kept using just, like, that one. Yeah, I've got... It pretty much shows that I have a lot to learn with this weapon, but... I do like the boomstick. It's a lot of fun getting to pull off the Wyvern's Fire just right. Ooh! Oh, actually, I'm surprised that stuck in him, but I guess there's almost like a... there's a moment that I was allowed to, like, just keep from my animation being broken for it. Okay, so I guess that means the, it's not the Wormstake class. Maybe it's just the Wormstake itself is what that means. Is that's able to be used. Oh. Okay, so he's a diggin'. Yeah, one thing I dislike is... it... Okay, as long as you're moving in any capacity, you do, like, the, lunging up thrust. Okay, I don't think he's limping quite yet, but I think he is a little low on health. But yeah, I was kind of surprised I was able to get Radobaan's tail off. I know this says low rank and the monsters are pretty weak at this stage, but... And let's just do the reload. Oh, you can also charge it up. I think I was kind of dumb and I didn't realize I could do that. Yeah, so Great Gyros is probably going to be super easy compared to Radobaan here, but I figure let's get the practical use in, and you guys can see, like, how long it takes me to pick up the habits of certain weapons. Yeah, he's not asleep, he's just... No, you're not going to do that. Oh, okay, come on, just get up. I kind of would like there be something where... if the player is, like, not moving, they get up a little bit faster from, like, the tremor effects. I don't think that's a thing. Oh, now he's limping. Yes, there's a little bit of, like... There we go. I've got to learn a little bit, because there is, like... charge shelling. Oh, you could really, like, rapid fire with the shelling, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Again, there's so many things to pick up with it. But at least I am taking out monsters. And now we've got to go down to find Great Gyros. I can't remember if we can go down in this area or... Oh, yeah, there is one. Where was it? There we go. Slide on down that. And I think there's one right here we can go down as well. Yeah, there we go. That takes us here now. Oh, this is the way. This is the way. Yeah, there's the little the little tunnel here that we can go through. That'll take us where I want us to get to. A little lower down than wanted, but this is still probably a good start for finding where Gyros went to.
Dodge their attacks. Don't forget, you can guard too.
I'm learning why the handler was so disliked, because like this late in the game, you shouldn't be getting little tips and advice like that. Yes, there's just a regular Gyros. We're looking for the big one of them. That is a good question. Where is the big guy? Is he in the den, or is he out wandering? So I'm trying to remember how far Great Gyros actually, like, roams around. I don't think he really goes any higher than this sort of area on the map. Like, he always stays down in, like, the area with the effluvium, I think. Although you guys are kind of acting up, so that makes me think he is just ahead here. Yeah, there he is. Oh, I got hit with prowls. Oh, no, I didn't get paralyzed.
You're paralyzed.
Now I'm paralyzed. Oh, thanks, Runa.
You have a choice.
Yeah, one thing about Great Gyros is I think you usually fight him in a lot of, like, really cramped areas with all his annoying little crewmates. Oh yeah, I got paralyzed again. Oh, and I think the effluvium... Yeah, that's also taken off a lot of what our health normally is. Yeah, this area just sucks. Okay, well, he's moving up over here. Let me see if I can quickly sharpen and keep fighting. I managed to get the sharpen off, but he managed to get that in. Yeah, God, paralysis monsters are so annoying. Oh. Thank you, Runa. God, I'm very happy to have them along helping us. Yeah, let me just see if I can get... Well, there's part break, so that should help quite a bit for... Okay, and there's the soil effect finally wearing off, so let's get nice healing. Oh, and the little bugger. Okay, get up, get up, get up. There, just buy me a little bit of an opening. Nice strike in at the head. Okay, we got a part break. I'm just trying to figure out how I do the... Okay, there's reload. Again, I don't actually know how I'm getting the, I guess, the wyvern stake off. Okay, so that's how I can do the charge shell. I think I've been holding down the guard button, and that's why I've been, like, not able to get the charge shells off. I'm picking it up slowly. Yeah, there's a reload. We're sharpened up. Let's keep at him. See if just a little bit more we can put Great Gyros down, and then next episode we'll go and get the story moving further. There's a little bit to understand with the combo system for, like, how the Gunlance works, but it does remind me of, like, I think the Lance and Gunlance have always had, like, a triple system where, like, you can get 3 attacks in, and that's, like, your max combo. Yeah, so he's limping. Shouldn't be too hard to finish him off. There we go. Clear out the little guys a little bit. Okay, there's the reload in. Okay, got hit, but yeah, once you broke Great Gyros' head, paralysis is thankfully nowhere near as bad as it was. Oh. And here I was going to try to, Wyvern fire him down. Oh. Of course, right as we get Great Gyros down, paralyzed again. Yeah, the Gunlance, it feels like it's easy to pick up the pokes and the little bit of shelling. I think it's just starting to get a little bit more of, like, how we can combo them better and how to do some of their other effects. Like, I've got the reloads pretty down there. Then that, and then wide sweep, and then, okay, that is the Wyvern Cannon, or whatever it's called. The only problem I've been having... Okay. So, can I then just do a charge shell? No. The charge shell has to come like that, I see. A little hard to figure out in the middle of the fight, but I think next episode will go more smooth when we look at tackling what our next objective is. I think there's 2 monster hunts, and then it's Zora Magdros again. Yeah, we'll just take everything there. Radobaan's tracking's all the way up to... Ooh, that was actually a crown one. Not a gold crown, but still a crown. Yeah, so that was our first little taste of the Gunlance. I'll probably leave the little bit of, like, the overview of the changes up on the next couple of videos, or at least the next video as well, too, because it does seem like it's a lot of stuff compared to some of the other weapons that have gotten changed, like for the heavy bowgun or the light bowgun.
Tell us where Zora Magdros is.
The Gunlance is one that it feels like there's a lot more tangible that's been changed up. You know what? Just to make sure we pet the Poogie, we'll pet him a second time. There we go. Okay, and we're all good to end everything off there now. So, thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter World I.C.E. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give a like, and if you have any tips, tricks, or comments about like the changes to the Gunlance you've seen in the mod and you've played Gunlance, I'd be happy to hear from you down in the comments right down below. Until I do see you in the next video, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.